Long rumoured but lesser spotted, what we expect to be the new Specialized Tarmac SL8 has been spied under the likes of Remco Evenepoel as riders prepare for the World Championships in Glasgow. Now, we sent Jack Luke back to the motherland to grab some pics and fill his belly with some hearty Scottish grub. Now, I wonder if the riders will be having that before the race. We're not a food channel, annoyingly, so onto the bike. My initial impression, looking at these pictures, is one that you might have too. It seems to me to be evolution rather than revolution. But while the overall silhouette is kind of similar, a few key changes look to have been made. Let's start with the front end. That reminds me a little of the Cannondale System 6. You know, the one with the head tube that almost kind of hung over the front of the fork. Now, I didn't particularly like the look of that bike, but it was very fast, which is all that really matters when you're racing. I'm sure that this feature alone will split opinions, but are you a fan of the Aero is everything approach, or do you just hate the new bike? Let me know in the comments below. One rumour that I've seen online, and it is one that I'm not sure I want to believe, Specialized is apparently calling that nose cone head tube thing a speed sniffer. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. There are certainly a lot of jokes that you can make down in the comments, but I will leave that to you. The point of the speed sniffer, no, sorry, I'm just going to call it the head tube. The point of the head tube is likely to be aerodynamics. It looks to me as though the steerer tube has been moved back within the head tube in a similar fashion to the old Venge. The effect of this is that the front of the head tube, that's the leading edge, can be made narrower, and it is this that I'd put my money on Specialized saying is what will make the SL8 faster. I think there's a change at the back too, with the seat post looking just a bit thinner to my eyes. If it is, I'd imagine that this will have been done to smooth the airflow between the rider's thighs. But how will these changes translate into watt savings? We'll have to wait to find out. This is a bit of pure speculation, but one thing I've noticed from these pictures could tell us something crucial about the new bike. Evenepoel seems to have been using Roval's deeper Rapide CLX2 wheels, which is interesting given the course for the World Championships, which takes in nearly 3,000 meters of climbing and countless punchy hills. Conventional wisdom would have riders using shallower, lighter wheels for a race like this to bring their bike weight down. So it could be that Specialized has made the SL8 significantly lighter than the SL7. Weight isn't the be-all and end-all metric that it once was. Aero has taken that crown for most race days, but having a lightweight frame set is still really important in the mountains. In fact, we did an entire video about that, which you can watch from the card above. Look at it this way, if your Aero frame set is lighter, then you can have deeper, more aerodynamically efficient wheels on your bike while keeping the weight down as close as possible to the UCI's minimum limit of 6.8 kilos. You could also fit a more Aero handlebar. Both this and the deeper wheels are usually heavier than a round bar and shallower wheels. Evenepoel, for example, is using Roval's Rapide integrated cockpit, which we first saw at the very start of this year. While Aero is important, we have seen plenty of riders compromise on Aero to keep their bike weight down on mountainous days. And seeing as the Tarmac is the one road race bike that Specialized makes now, the riders must surely be keen for it to be a no-compromise machine. Evenepoel's build for the World Champs remains unchanged from what we usually see him on. That's a Dura Ace 12-speed Di2 group set with 5440 chainrings and what looks to me like an 11 to 30 tooth cassette. His Roval Rapide CLX2 wheels are tubeless ready, but the Belgian star uses the older tubed Clincher S-Works Turbo cotton tyres. Now, we'd suspect that there is a set of latex inner tubes hidden away inside the tyres to minimise rolling resistance. But what do you think of Evenepoel's stealthy new race bike? Like this video if you just can't wait to find out more about what we expect to be the Tarmac SL8. And if you want more tech, then why not check out the hottest bikes of the pro peloton? It's just there.